Drop your link. I actually went natural in the year 2000. I actually got really sick that year. I ended up having to have a surgery. That's when I decided to make a change in my hair. And aside from the health things that I was going through, I was also getting tired with having to get relaxers. And then it actually got down to every 4 weeks. And if I didn't get my relaxer done, I remember that the top of my head would get sore. So, you know, they call it the new growth coming in, really sore. And looking at that was an indication to me, like, you know, wow, maybe it is something to these chemicals. What is actually in those chemicals? So that's what actually caused me to go natural. It was a combination of health issues and really just getting tired of being a slave to the chemicals. Oh man, I gotta answer this. Natural hair, is it easier to manage? Is it healthier? I don't want to answer this on camera. Do I got to answer this right now? My answer is going to be a little controversial. Natural hair, is it easier to manage? In my opinion, no. And is it healthier? Again, in my opinion, no. They're not even going to want to watch me anymore, okay? Hear me out. The question is, natural hair, is it easier to manage? Is it healthier than relaxed or chemically modified hair? Is it healthier? And I say no to all of the above. The reason being is each person has to figure out their rhythm when it comes to this hair game, okay? Now, I've had natural hair since 2000. So when I did have relaxer, that was not healthy for me. However, I know a lot of beautiful melanated women here on YT whose hair will flourish, it's thick, it's long, and they don't have to go every 4 weeks to get it done. They're not having any problems with their scalp getting tender, and that relaxed hair is healthy for them. It was just not healthy for me. Now, also in my case, loose textured hair was not healthy for the growth of my hair for me. Okay, so I know that's going to kind of trip you up, but I've had locks for almost 20 years. When I took my hair out of locks, I had to use my own fingers to take care of my hair. And because I was not educated on how to take care of our naturally textured hair, I was actually breaking my hair off through all of the manipulative styles that I was doing. Even just trying to shampoo, you know, we were taught to do this when we shampoo our hair. Now that, you know, we're getting enlightened to how to take care of our beautiful textures, we're beginning to see that shampooing your hair like this is causing tangles, okay? So when it comes to which is healthier and which is more manageable, it depends on the person, okay? Like I said, in my case, locks are healthier for me and it's more manageable for me. The reason being is my hair flourishes when I leave it alone, okay? I get thickness when I'm able to leave my hair alone. When my hair was loose textured, I suffered a lot of breakage and loss under my own hands. And so also if you put heat on your hair, heat on my hair was not good for me either. But there are beautiful women here on YouTube who say their hair is heat trained and their hair is thick and their hair is luscious. To me, healthy hair is not about the length. It's really about the luster and the thickness as far as I'm concerned. So my question may be a little different than what you normally hear. I say invest the time in getting to know which one of these states of texture is good for you. Okay, so if your hair flourishes with natural loose hair in 2-strand twists, let it flourish. I had a friend who used to wear her hair cornrowed all the time. Her hair would flourish in those cornrows, and every 3 months she would take them out and go to the African hair braidery and put some more in, and she never suffered any problems. But I know with me, if I was to have that tension on my hairline every 3 months, I would, have no hair around my edges. Same goes for women who wear wigs. I know for me, if I was to wear a wig all the time, I would not have no hairline. But there are beautiful women. My daughter is one who she's been able to grow her hair from 4 inches down to close to 18 inches. And she did that by protective styling for months on end, and she would wear wigs and things like that, and she never suffered a problem. So which one is better? It actually depends on you and your research into what causes your hair to flourish and be healthy. Cut commercial. We had fun today sharing with you our natural hair journey. If you would like to participate, record your video. You can add it to our open playlist. I've posted the link to that playlist below. Don't worry, we will be monitoring the playlist. And all of the questions to the natural hair collaboration are located in the rich box below as well. Feel free to copy and paste and pass the collaboration on. Let's share with one another, encourage one another, and support one another in our natural hair journey. The heat is on. Insecurities. I definitely had a lot of insecurities at the beginning because I was different. Like now, this is almost the norm for people to have locks. But 19 years ago, people still had them, but it wasn't the norm. That was still relaxer days and things like that. Concerned that, I wouldn't be as attractive. It seemed like the men liked the long, the voluminous, the bouncy hair, and I've never had that. So I definitely had some insecurities, but it didn't stop me because I had an end goal in mind. When I decided to lock my hair, I looked up to people like Layla Hathaway. I'll post a picture right here. A beautiful melanated goddess that have had locks for a long time. I knew that at the beginning, it's not going to look like what it's going to look like at the end. And if I just stay the course, things are going to flip around and be more favorable. My friends, my family, they were confused. Now, most of my friends were very supportive. And I'm so glad that, I had locticians who were very educated, who kept, helped me they held my head up for me when I didn't want to hold my head up, when I was feeling kind of low, when it gets a little fuzzy in the beginning. So I appreciate all those beautiful women who came in my life and showed me exactly how beautiful I am with the hair on my head. Well, of course. Of course. It really wasn't a thing at work because they were substantially long and I could just put them in a pony. When I got my sister locks, they was looking a little scraggly at the beginning, and I was so nervous to go into work because, let me put a picture right here. I was bald. I had loose hair one week, and then I knew I was going to have to show up at work with my hair in these little locks all across my head, and you could really see my scalp. Right after my initial install, your girl had some curls. My go-to style is a good scrunchie. So at night, some nights, not every night, I'll just take my hair like this and do one over, pull it over one time. This is my favorite hairstyle. Favorite products. Yes, I'm a product junkie, even though I have sister locks. My favorite product, and 2 products have been my favorite for 20 years. One is the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. This Talia Wajid is something that I used when I had my traditional locks. I would not recommend you to use this if you have sister locks unless you talk with your consultant, because this does have quite a bit of slip. But I have used this from time to time, and what I would do is squirt it on my scalp and let it stay for about a day or two, and then I would rinse it out. But these two have been a staple for over 10 or 12 years. For you sister lock wearers, it would be water and rose water. Those are my favorites. I love to feel water on my hair, and I just do it like half rose water, half regular water. Do I use salon services? Yes. Do you let people touch your hair? Here I go again, upsetting the groove, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna break black girl code. As long as you ask me, I don't have a problem with you touching my hair. Everybody, you know, is different about that. Where my daughter says, you know, I don't want nobody touching my hair. Their hands is dirty. But in my mind, I'm saying, didn't you touch the door at Burger King or Chick-fil-A when you went into Chick-fil-A? What's the difference? So I don't have a problem with people touching my hair as long as they ask. You ain't looking like Frankenstein, okay? We can work it out. Now for the last question, what are the goals I have for my hair? Well, I really just want my hair to grow so that I can get my hair trimmed. That's one of the things I regret when I went into my sister locks, was not getting my hair trimmed. Wait a minute. Did I change hairstyles on y'all in the middle of this video? I need it down now. The reason why I need it down is because I want to show you that my hair is longer on one side than another, which a lot of times that's normal, but this is a more than normal length, and it's the layers. Okay, you see this side and this side. So I really want this side of my hair to grow to about this length. I want my hair to lock on the ends, or I want my hair to continue to mature so that I get the okay to get a haircut. I really want a even, not straight across even, it can even be layers, but I just want a really cute lock cut for my hair. I continue to want my hair to be thick. I'm not really into length, so if I can get these layers right here to get right here, I'm fine, because all I want to do is really just have a ponytail. So I'm not into a lot of length. I'm into thickness and health as far as my hair goes, and I really want to be able to get a nice trim. So those are the questions. Don't forget, hop on board, join the collab, get your watch hours up, okay? You can get right on my open playlist. All of the questions are posted below. I can't wait to see your video, and I appreciate you supporting all of our videos. Click this link to subscribe to my channel. Click our open playlist. You can look at all of the beautiful melanated goddesses who have participated in the collab, and you can be one of those ladies. You can post your video in our open playlist, and also click right here to check out my last upload. And don't forget to check your girl out on Instagram. I am RichRootz. See you on the next video. Peace.